How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play series. Last episode, we got our nether hub set up. Oh, right in my face there. Behold, bask, yes. It's still a little empty feeling, I'll admit it, but you know, we're getting there. But today, in today's episode, I want to set up our blaze spawner that we've got out here. There's another fortress over there. Oop, guest. Get away. You get out of here. You get. There's a blaze spawner over there. I want to turn it into an XP farm and a blaze rod farm. But, ooh, man, I threw my pick. I'm glad I found that. But before I can do that, I've got to turn this into a tunnel. I don't want to just have to run back and forth on this over and over to get to another fortress thingy over there. I've got to turn this into an actual bridge and connect it up to our nether hub. I was thinking, what blocks do I want to use? Well, it would make a lot of sense for a nether fortress tunnel to have nether fortress blocks. So probably a bunch of nether brick, and our nether fortress happens to be right on top of a basalt delta biome. So maybe I can blend together the nether brick and some of the basalt and blackstone and stuff like that. To be able to get all the nether brick that I need, I'm gonna have to smelt up a whole bunch of this netherrack. And look, I have got a whole bunch of netherrack. That's not. Oop, hey, he wanted a piece of me. Get out of here. But all that needs smelted up, and there ain't no way I'm gonna go back and forth between every furnace every time, wait all that time. So I am gonna build a super smelter. Step 1, super smelter. Step 2, bridge. Step 3, blaze spawner. Before I can build that super smelter, I have to make an actual building for it, because I don't want to have just a smelter stuck in a cave somewhere or something like that. No. It's gotta fit in with the theme. It's gotta have a purpose. So, I have a little bit of a mock-up blacksmith building built that I'm still kind of tweaking at, and I was doing some research, and it says that in, like, olden times when blacksmiths were a big thing, that they would be very central to the places where they were located. I knew that this square right in the middle here was missing a building, so I went ahead and put up a blacksmith building. And then the idea was right over here to have this be the spot where there was like a furnace for the actual smelter. But it might not be quite big enough. I might bring it out another couple of blocks. But so far, I really like what I'm doing with this. And then, oh, don't mind the back there. I did the front here so that I could show the concept. But then if I could figure out a way to make it work, it'd be super cool to be able to have an actual super smelter connected up here, where I come up to one spot, put the items in, it does its thing, and then it spits it out in another spot. I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that, but you know, we'll give it a shot. I'm not very redstone savvy, at least not yet. I'd like to learn. That's one of my goals for this series, is to figure out a little bit more redstone stuff, but that's where we're sitting right now with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple more blocks down, see what I can get happening, and I'll bring you back for it. Man, that took so much longer than I expected. But here we have it. We've got the building pretty much completely done. I still want to add some more details. I'm going to keep fidgeting with it and adding some things here and there. I need to do all of the ground decor still, but the main structure is here. We've got the furnace in here. It's supposed to look kind of like a, what do you call it? Like just like a smelting spot, like where they will do, like they'll have the billows and making the stuff. I haven't put a bucket of lava in here yet, but this is what my plan is. The super smelter itself has not been added. That's my next step. But the goal is to be able to put items in here. It'll go down into a thing, go to the super smelter, and then we can pick up the completed items here. And then I'm going to have a bucket of lava in this little hole, and beneath it, sneaky little chest hidden. I've got fire tick turned off in this world, so I can put lava in there, and I'll just put my coal inside of here, and it'll funnel down to the super smelter as well. It's going to take me a bit of working to try and get the super smelter hooked up, but I have a design for it in a creative world. I'm going to take you over there and show you the monstrosity that I have cooked up. Okay, so this is what we're working with. So up here is I hadn't completed it in the creative world, but this is the same kind of concept. All those chests can be moved around via the hoppers and whatnot. But basically, I'm going to have the coal funnel down, leading through a hopper chain into a chest. Ooh, which I just broke. Put that chest back there. Coal funnels down, and then both those sets of chests, one of them will funnel down through the hoppers into a hopper minecart. All the things run through the super smelter. It's just a normal super smelter. And then the completed items funnel out through the hoppers into this dispenser chain, which whenever there is an item in this bottom dispenser here, it sends a power out to that comparator, fully powers it, sends it to a comparator pulse extension, goes up this redstone chain here into another comparator chain thing here, and then powers up through each of these dispensers. So that's something that I can show you in action. If I just set an item in there, it starts to ticken, goes up the chain, and lands in my chest. So that's that beast that I worked out. I basically had to find I found a tutorial for how to make a chain of droppers leading up. So that took a second, and then I found a tutorial for a super smelter, which these are pretty easy. I've built one of those before, but I just needed a little reminder. But I'm going to work out that, and I will get back to you with a completed and ready super smelter. Alright, and there we have it. One fully completed auto super smelter, ready to go. Just going to go ahead and set it up for its maiden voyage here. Brought myself a bunch of coal. Haven't put the lava bucket in yet, but bunch of coal in. Starts funneling off. Perfect. I've got a shulker box full of netherrack. I'm just going to start loading this guy up. And the rest of it. Okay. And then once I pull this lever here, it should all be off to the races. It should start going. So I can hear it starting down there. So now let's go take a look at what's happening down below. I'm gonna finish this whole room out to make it all look good, because it's a bit of a mess right now. It looks kind of funky, but yeah. So I've got oh, we might have a problem here. Oh, that's why. That makes sense. I broke a chest up top there. And then why this one? He's not getting. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. Why is that guy not getting coal? Okay, I'll figure that out in a second. For now, let me finish showing you. It's doing those things. All the stuff, when it finishes cooking, pops through these hoppers here into this dropper chain, which when there's an item in there, it sends out a signal, leads it up here, pulses around, goes up through all the droppers, and now we should be seeing up top there we go, some items flowing in. Alright, so other than that one little hitch that we've got down there that I'll figure out, and then finishing up the basement, that should be everything for the super smelter. So that is phase 1 done. Now on to phase 2, nether tunnel. So we're out here at our nether hub. This is the tunnel that will lead to the nether fortress, and I was thinking for the tunnel, I tried mixing in some of the basalt from the basalt delta and just couldn't get it to work. Maybe there's a way to, and I'm just not seeing it. I'm not the best builder in the world, but for now, I think what I'm going to do is use a little bit of blackstone, mix in some of the cracked variety, just to give a little bit of texture, and then around the sides of the wall, we're going to do, if I can get my blocks here, so we'll start with a pillar of nether brick. We're going to line the sides with it, and then we're going to leave a 1, 2, 3 block space, and then come back through with a couple of, we're going to do stairs, and I forgot a block. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go. I'll go grab some fences. We're gonna do fences to line this. Let's see here. Do that. So we're just gonna make this a repeating pattern. So 1, 2, 3. With stairs on both sides. And we'll do one more over here. So we're gonna go up by 4, across 3, pillar down, blocks on the side, upside down stairs, and then keep on carrying that through. And do our very best not to fall in the lava at any point. I'm pretty sure most of this pathway is going to be just a long drop, long drop down into the lava. Oh, and look what we got while I was building that bridge. Found me a wither skeleton skull. That's a good day. Also, I realized I forgot one thing that I'm putting in here. I'm going to be doing chiseled brick. Just a little bit to add a nice little touch there. And then for the roofing, it's going to be upside down stairs. And let's see here. It's going to be slabs all across the top here. Can I reach? Kinda. Slabs all the way across. Just like that. Yep. Oh, I put the chiseled in the wrong spot. It's going to be in the middle there as the column. That's the way. That just feels unnecessary. Can he? Okay, yep, he can fit. I was about to ask if he could fit. Yep, sure can. That was a dead-on bullseye shot, my guy. Good job. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ouch. Ouch. Tell you, it is so lucky that the corners matched up with the, like, I don't have to do anything special or fancy or whatever. It just happened to be perfectly spaced so that at the corner there I could just restart the pattern and keep going. Same, I mean, kind of the same for this side. It's a little thick on that corner, but hey, you know what? It's darn close and I cannot complain about that. Did I mention I'm doing this without wearing an elytra? Not really sure why I'm doing that. I want the fire protection, but it's a long way down. There are gasps about. Get away. Bullseye. Holy crap. What are you doing in here? You get out of it. What is... Guys, I have a problem. And I realized this a minute ago too before he even spawned in here. I was thinking about how I could keep zombie piglin from spawning in this room. I need to build this on a half slab. And I built the whole thing on a normal flat slab. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know. That should just about do it though. Looks like our nether tunnel room is finished up. Feels good. It looks good. I'm happy with it. There's our tunnel. I think that looks pretty sick, if I may say so myself. Oh, and the particles from the Basalt Delta biome pouring in. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Alright, that looks like that's phase 2 complete. Next up is phase 3. Profits. I can tell already this is going to be a nightmare. I've already got blazes spawning down here. They're shooting at me. Fortunately, I brought some fire resistance potions. I've got my rockets on the ready in case they knock me down. Just gotta dig out a big ol' area underneath the spawner here. Close call, close call. We're good? Oh my gosh. How am I gonna do this? With grit and determination, that's how. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm gonna pretend that they're not there. If they're not there, they can't hurt me, right? Oops. Okay, he's there. He's right there. He can hurt me. Okay. This is fine. We're just burning up in fire. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You guys can, well, just duck and weave. Duck and weave. You guys are really starting to irritate me. Let me build. You get out of here. Leave me alone. Getting progress. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is the blaze spawner, you guys. It's finished. All I gotta do is come down here, duck and weave, face death, and we'll get all the blaze rods we could ever need, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm zen, baby. I'm zen. It's all good. We're all good up here. We're just chilling. Blaze can't hurt me. Don't worry about it. I badly underestimated the amount of glass that I would need. I had like almost halfway enough, so I'm gonna grab up 4 more stacks and go turn it into white stained glass. Hopefully that'll get me through. Oh, I finally feel at least a little safe. Oh my gosh. Not done yet, still gotta fill in the top, but I have a wall now. I don't feel like I'm gonna get shot at every 2 seconds. Just kidding, of course. Thanks, guy. Yep. You get out of here. Yoink. Nah, so those 4 stacks weren't enough. I still need at least another full stack. So I came back to, I'm gonna smelt some more glass, and then I'm about to run out of fire resistance, so make a couple more fire resistance potions. Yeah, I needed a lot more blocks than I thought that I would, but hopefully this should be my last trip back and forth. Gotta love how I made up that tunnel and I'm just elytraing over here. But to be fair, I need to get on top of this, so it makes sense to fly. Okay, let's finish this. I'm almost starting to think I should have done this before I did the tunnel. I smelted up all those bricks, and here I am picking up stacks on stacks of them. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20. You do what you gotta do. I think the spawner's working. Seems like it's doing just fine up there. Oh my gosh, now I gotta get the lava in here. How am I gonna do that? Alright, last steps here. Just gotta get these last 2 lava buckets in. Be very careful. Oh, I was literally about to say careful to try and not lose the glass, but okay. Lava bucket. Can't believe I burned a piece of glass literally when I was about to, like, as soon as I started recording, I was like, oh, I hope I don't burn any glass. Yep, burned it. Alright, let's go check out the bottom, see what it's looking like. And they are funneling in. Alright, I think we have 1 fully completed blaze spawner. Let's give it a quick test run here. Okay, but yeah, that's a blaze spawner, all done and good. Looks like we are just about finished up with it. Heck yeah. I know you'll be surprised to hear it, but this is probably only the 2nd blaze spawner that I've made in all of the, like, 8-ish years that I've played Minecraft. 8 to 10 years, something like that. And I've only ever made 1 before this. So, you know, it's a big day for me. This is pretty monumental. I'm pretty stoked, honestly. I am gonna stand here and repair up all of my tools, make sure all my gear is good to go, and see how many blaze rods we get. I'll go ahead and keep a timer on that so I can count about how efficient it is, give or take. I do have a looting 3 sword, so, you know, calculate that in, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna check out, see how efficient it is. Alright, and there we go. That is 30 minutes of standing and using this blaze farm. Let's kill those last couple that are in there. So I got all my tools, all my gear repaired, up to level 36, which is crazy. And then holy moly. Alright, I'm going to do some math here. Get my trusty calculator. I got 9 stacks of 64, plus an extra 9, plus the 5 that are in my inventory somehow. 590 in 30 minutes, which means per hour, that's 1,100 blaze rods per hour if I decided to come here for an hour at a time, which I don't think I'm ever gonna need to do. I see this being like tool repair, and also this episode, having built a super spawner, I was getting worried about having enough coal. I actually ran out of coal after that first netherrack run and had to go grab some more, go mining for a little bit. Not anymore. No more worrying about fuel. We've got fuel for days. So that's pretty sick. I'm pretty happy about that. This is way faster than that zombie farm. Oh my gosh. But I think that's where I'm going to call the episode for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around. I hope you did enjoy. Got a lot of good stuff done in this one. We got super smelter. We got the building for the super smelter. Blaze farm in here. That nether tunnel. Lots of progress made. Lots of progress. Wonder what we're going to do next episode. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to stick around here and beautify this area a little bit. I haven't decided if I'm going to put an enchanting table down here. I might just use this as a run back and forth to, to fix things and whatnot whenever I need to. But anyway, yep, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and comment about what your favorite part was or what you want to see me do next. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these in the future. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. You have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.